Okay, hi everyone. This is a video tutorial to talk about the Sports Psychology Goes to the Movies. This is your final assignment other than the 2 exams that you'll be writing this week. And you can find the information both in course content. So for you, yours may look a little different, but it'll be under week 4. You can go and get the assignment in week 4 right here, or it's also in the assignments menu, okay? I would probably, well, it doesn't really matter where you go. The assignment section, though, is where you can sign up for your video chat with me, okay? So I'm going to start in the assignments menu here. So all I do is click on the Sports Psychology Goes to the Movies. And you will see here there's the PDF instructions, which we're going to go over in just one moment, and then you also have the sign-up sheet, which we will also go over. So first, let's click on the PDF Sports Psychology Goes to the Movies, and let's go over the assignment so you know exactly what is expected of you. So step number 1, instructions. Search the internet for a listing of the greatest sport movies and watch a movie that addresses group dynamics or leadership. In this course, you have done the case studies for motivation, for confidence, for anxiety, for concentration, and a little bit of imagery. So we have already done a case study on those topics. So that's why the Sports Psychology Goes to the Movies is strictly for group dynamics or leadership. Okay, so, and you can do an internet search, or you may actually already have a sport movie that you want to do that focuses on coaches or group dynamics. So you get to choose. If you can't come up with a movie, literally Google greatest sport movies and you'll come up with a list, and then you can just choose which one you want to watch. Please note, do not choose a movie that was shown in this class. So I've made a list of some of the movies that I showed clips from: The Replacements, Cool Runnings, Tin Cup, Remember the Titans, Truth in Motion, Miracle, etc. So I don't want you to use a movie that we've already talked about. I want you to choose a movie that we have not addressed in this class. And believe me, there are thousands. So you're not going to have any difficulties. Once you've chosen your movie and you've watched it, as you go through it, as you're watching it, really pinpoint the group dynamics and the leadership focus points, okay? Because then in a 15-minute Blackboard Collaborate chat with me, we are going to discuss A, B, and C. But we're going to go over that in just a minute. I just want to point out, when you sign up for your time slot, they are 15-minute time slots. I do not believe that our video chat will go over 10 minutes, but I do give us 15 minutes just in case. Okay, so give yourself 15 minutes, but also know that it's rather quick. It'll probably take about 10 minutes. We're also meeting in Blackboard Collaborate. That is in Blackboard. And right from the very beginning in the case study video tutorial, I did show you exactly how to access Blackboard Collaborate. So if you still do not know, go back and watch the case study video tutorial so you understand exactly how to get into Blackboard Collaborate. If you cannot get into Blackboard Collaborate, contact support. Okay? The other option, grab a pen and paper because I don't think my phone number is here. If for some reason it absolutely does not work, I want you to write this number down. Grab a pen and paper. 303-459-4516. 303-459-4516. That is the phone call. That is the number that you can reach me at if for some reason Blackboard Collaborate does not work. So now that we're in Blackboard Collaborate, you and I are going to have a brief discussion on these 3 points. 2A is briefly summarize the movie. So you're going to tell me just in a 1-minute synopsis what the movie's about. You'll get 2 points. Those are probably some pretty easy points to earn. B, present a critique based on what you have learned in this class of how the movie portrayed both appropriate and inappropriate strategies in developing effective group dynamics or leadership. And you're going to be given 4 points for that. So you're going to talk about role clarity, for example, or norms that were introduced, or roles that were introduced, or self-fulfilling prophecy, or the use of punishment versus response cost. I want you to look at the movie and I want you to say, you know what, this is what I learned in class and they did that properly or they didn't do that properly. They included that and they didn't include this. I want you to give me a very inclusive, detailed critique of all of the tools and methods that you learned in this class, what was used appropriately and what was used inappropriately. Then moving on to C, I'm going to ask you to address the implications for another sport or activity. So if you chose a football movie and you talked about leadership, I'm going to ask you to apply the leadership tools you discussed in that football movie. I'm going to ask you to apply the same leadership skills to another sport other than football. Perhaps it was a sport that you participated in and you can give me a sense, you know what, this coach really did a really good job at introducing response costs in this football movie, and I'm a track athlete and I didn't have that type of coach. My coach gave me a lot of punishment, so he would have done a better job if he had provided response costs in the form of, you know, finding me $10 every time I showed up to practice late. So that is an example of how you would apply the tools to another sport. Okay. What I want you to point out is, it's written numerous times, it's group dynamics or leadership. There may be a little bit of overlap, but I don't want you coming in saying I'm focusing on both. I want you to choose group dynamics or leadership because that will help us to narrow down our conversation. Both the critique and the addressing implications to another sport or activity are both worth 4 points to make a total of 10, and this is worth 10% of your final grade, which is right here. Okay? Please note, and I'm going to show you how to sign up for your time slot in a second, but the scheduling is on a first come, first served basis. And I'm allowing you to schedule Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and so the assignment must be done Thursday, July 3rd. Just again, your grading criteria, the brief summary is 2 points, the critique is 4 points, the implications is 4 points. Assignment is 10% of your grade, must be completed by Thursday, July 3rd. Very important note to read right here. Any student who shows up late will lose 10% off their final grade for the assignment. Any student who does not show up to their scheduled session will earn 0%. You have chosen your time slot. Therefore, I am going to be there at that time slot. So if you don't show up, there is no makeups. Absolutely. You've got lots and lots of days and time slots to choose. Choose one that you know that you can get to. There's no reason for you to show up late. Okay, so that is the instructions. So now let me close out of here and come back to the Sports Psychology Goes to the Movies. Again, we're in the assignments menu, and then we've clicked on the Sports Psychology Goes to the Movies folder. And right here, you will see the sign-up sheet for the video chat. Let's read this instructions. I have created a wiki that allows you to see a table of available times for our video chat next week. You all have the ability to edit the wiki and print your full name in the time slot you want. I'll show you that in a second. This is a first come, first served document, so please grab your spot ASAP. Note, I have the ability to track each student's edits to the wiki. In other words, I will know if and when you deleted someone's name and inserted your own. So I get to see exactly what you've done when you go into this wiki we're talking about. Only place your name in a vacant time slot. Follow the steps to do so. You're going to click on this link right here. So let's click on that. You're then going to go to Edit Wiki Content. So you'll click on that. Okay. Then you'll just choose your time slot. So let's say, and if you notice, just make sure that you see this clearly. It'll say Tuesday, and this is the table for Tuesday. Wednesday, and this is the table for Wednesday. And Thursday, this is the table for Thursday. And some people have already actually gone ahead and filled their time slot, so they got this down without having this video tutorial. So let's say you want to do Tuesday at 10 a.m. You click on the box, you write your name, type it in, and then you'll press submit. I'm not going to press submit because I don't want my name to show up, but you'll press submit there. Okay, again, only use a vacant slot. Do not erase someone's name and type your own because I will know that. So just choose a vacant slot and you can choose whichever one you want. And then you'll just press submit. And it will be shown right there. You should have seen your name pop up right here if you clicked in that spot. And then all you got to do is sign out because you're already there. So one more time, you'll go into the assignments. Okay, you go in sports psychology goes to the movies. This is where you get the PDF instruction. This is where you sign up. You click on this link. You click Edit Wiki Content. You choose your time slot. You type in your name. Okay, I'm just going to delete it for now because I don't want to have that in there. And then you click Submit. Simple as that.